What's going on, everyone? Welcome to week 5, day 1. Started off the week with a heavy triple on squats. This is my last warm-up set, 275 pounds for a warm-up. And after hitting this warm-up, I could tell that squats were not going to go exactly the way that I had hoped. This warm-up felt like a ton of bricks. Now, looking at the footage, it looked pretty snappy. But I could definitely tell you, underneath that bar, this is the heaviest I've squatted so far on this program, and underneath that bar, I felt very, very slow. So this is our top set, 285 pounds or 87.5% of my 1 rep max for a triple at an RPE 8. Now, I definitely, looking at the footage again, could tell that perhaps it wasn't as slow as it felt. But I might have been able to squeeze out maybe 10 or more pounds on this top triple, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to leave it here. Just move to my back offs with 80% for 4 reps. This is 260 pounds. And yeah, I'm really not 100% too sure why everything was feeling so sluggish today. I think it may be because I got up a little bit early. I've been readjusting my sleep schedule. I hit a new low on the scale today, so I'm not really sure if that plays into a factor. You'd think that it would actually improve my squat because the leaner you are, the more better your leverages are for squatting and deadlifting. So I would have thought that would see an increase, but perhaps it was just because I was depleted. Either way, not too sure what that was all about, but we got through squats, and then we moved on to overhead press. This is 3 sets of 8 with 75%, which is 140 pounds. I think last couple weeks we've been doing 135. We bumped it up to 140. And again, this was also kind of moving not as well as I wanted it to. I'm starting to get a lot of fatigue towards the end of my sets. And the first set looked okay, but the second set is where it really started to slow down. Not too sure what this is about. Again, usually I'm pretty good at overhead press, but I actually think this might be a PR in terms of like reps. If I would just consult my logbook here, I know I should have done this a long time ago. I do apologize, but yeah. So this is not a PR technically. Apparently, I've hit 150 for 9 reps, but that is more touch and go, where I would use the stretch reflex when you bring it down to the chest to just sort of shoot it up. But on these, the cue is to just pause very briefly on the chest to eliminate that stretch reflex. So this is a PR in terms of paused OHP, and you're going to see on this final set here, I'm slowing down. I get 7, and then the last rep, I get it above my head, and it just gets stuck, and I couldn't push through. So, sad to say, but we didn't hit all 3 sets of 8, but it's okay, because that is a paused OHP PR, and that's still a pretty good OHP compared to a lot of other people, sadly. So, anyway, moved on to some Fat Boy GHRs. Got some good reps here. The first set I actually hit 10, but unfortunately I did not record that set. So the second set I only ended up hitting 8, but I was really struggling. Again, this workout was like surprisingly very, very difficult. I'm wondering if I'm reaching the limits of my recovery or something. But we're going to pay a lot more attention to nutrient timing as well as sleep. I think that's going to play a huge factor. And these will get easier the leaner I get, which is why I was able to hit 10 on the first set and only 8 on the second. Moving on to Helms rows. I feel like I'm not like parallel to the floor enough on these, so I might have to work on that in the future. But these are 45-pound dumbbells for 3 sets of 15. Not much to say here. I'm going to move up next week, which is good. I think that'll be the first time I move up on these all program. So we're making good progress. These felt pretty easy. And then we finished off with some hammer curls. These are, again, 22.5-pound dumbbells for 3 sets of 20 to 25. I managed to do 24 on the first set, 24 again on the second set, and this is the last set where I was only able to squeeze out 20 because my arms felt like they were going to explode. Seriously. So that's going to be the end of this workout. I'm starting to feel the fatigue, so hopefully that doesn't translate throughout the rest of this week, which this week is going to be tough for sure. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and we're going to tackle that.